same song from the last video I just put together for you all to ask me questions. Guys, so, I guess this is just my this is my midweek vlog. I guess I kind of just wanted to talk a little bit about what's been going on with me, in a sense. Nothing major, nothing bad. So, goddamn, what was it, last weekend? 2 weekends ago? Maybe it was last, whatever, anyway. So like a week or a week and a half ago or something, I decided to do like I guess the only way I'm going to probably put this is I kind of did like a spiritual revelation. I don't know how else to put it. Basically, I had a tarot card reading, and I did what they call a cord cutting ceremony. I don't know if you want to call it a ceremony, but it's more like a meditation, I guess. And so I contacted this individual through social media, and she sent me through Dropbox. She sent me like some audio for me to listen to, and basically just follow the meditation instructions and all that good stuff. And she recommended that I do this cord cutting thing. And I kind of just wanted to do a reading. I kind of wanted to see where my relationship with my girlfriend was going. Is it me? Is it us? Is it, whatever the case may be. So I decided to go ahead and do this reading. I think I paid her $40, something like that, for a tarot card reading. It was a pretty long reading. It was like 40 minutes probably. But she threw in the like I said, the cord cutting. If you guys don't know what that is, it's basically just like this meditation thing where they talk and they instruct you on what to do, and you basically just kind of just do what you're instructed with your chakra energy and all that good stuff. And I told her, I was like, look, I don't know what the hell you did or what the hell this thing did, but I ended up crying during most of it, I would say. So I don't know if it worked. I don't know what to expect, but ever since then I have had this like urge to just kind of like move on and grab the people that are closest to me right now, or just the person that is closest to me right now, I should say. And of course my dogs and whoever, and just fucking just hightail out of here. Like, I feel like I have no bonds here right now, if that makes any sense. Like, I'm not tied to anything. And it's kind of a weird feeling. The whole idea of cord cutting is to cut those cords, if you will, to past relationships that you're subconsciously or consciously holding on to for whatever reason. And I think it's kind of like in order for one of those things to, if you're going to move on, and if you really think you found the one, then it's time for you to cut the shit. Cut the past out, basically, and that's kind of what I did. I was like, well, yeah, I want to try this thing. I didn't expect to cry like I did. I told her, I even messaged her, I was like, I cried like a little bitch. But I mean, she goes, no, that's normal, because most of the time it's like such a huge feeling of relief that's just what you naturally do. So, which I thought was strange, but I went ahead and did it, and I'm glad I did it, because after that we did the tarot card reading that she did, and like I said, this was all over the internet. I mean, social networking back and forth or whatever. But she sent me a copy of the tarot card reading too, excuse me, and she actually took pictures of all the cards that she pulled. And man, oh man, I was definitely relieved to know, after she explained the reading, and she basically said, hey, look, that girl you're with is your girl, man. That's the way it's going to be. That's the way it is. I pulled all these cards, and they're all pointing to that direction, She called us twin flames, which, of course, I don't know if you guys know what those are, but they're kind of not really like soulmates, because soulmates you got one soul here and one soul here, and they're kind of like interact in such a way that they're soulmates, that they're just bonded like that. Twin flames, though, she said, is basically like you're almost like one soul split into two bodies. And that's kind of what she explained, how me and my girlfriend are right now. And because I told her there was like this weird, almost like non-relationship that I have with her as of late. And then, so I went ahead and just did this thing, and man, she she woke me up in a way. And she also did like a lot of, I don't know what you want to call it. I don't know if she did it per se, but she basically read me like a book, and it kind of opened my eyes to say like, yeah, you know what, you've this is the best advice and the best I can give you people. Anybody who's leery or wondering about how this even works or if this even works or whatever, but she basically told me like, look, it's not that you're not good at taking care of her or whatever the case is, but you have to learn to take care of yourself. She basically said if you don't love yourself, you can't fully, truly love somebody else. Because if you're not loving yourself to your full capabilities or to your full extent, that means you're cheating yourself, which inevitably means you're cheating that other person. Which fucking makes sense to me, you know what I mean? And I'm not a big fan of myself, if that makes any sense. But I'm trying to, what she recommended me to do was to date myself. And that doesn't mean take me back to the year I was born, nothing like that. Literally just take myself out and show myself a good time. Yeah, it sounds dumb as shit, but it worked. I did it last Saturday. I got up and I went out to Albright's. It's a bicycle shop here in Mishawaka, South Bend. I've been wanting to get this pedal bike, and something that my big ass would fit on. So they had one. They were like, hey, you could choose this one, depending on the terrain, yada, yada, yada. I dropped $975 on a pedal bike. I never thought I would do that, but it's a good ass bike. It's a Giant brand, coincidentally. And I'm like, this thing better last forever. And he's like, yeah, as long as you keep it tuned up, which we'll give you the first tune up for free. Just bring it in like midsummer or something. I was like, cool, whatever. So I did that. I was like, man, I can't believe I just spent $1,000 on a bike, but what the fuck ever, right? It's only money. So then I can bring it home and I throw it in the garage. And I'm like, well, I'm going to go back out and I'm going to grab some food because I'm hungry. So I went to this chicken place that I'd never been to before. I don't remember what it's called. Raising Cane's. You guys may have them around your area. I don't really know, but it's been here for a few months now, probably. I've just never been. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go get some of this chicken that everybody's talking about. And it was okay. It was all right. I'm at the drive-through, and it's got one of those drive-throughs where it's like two menu boards. So you just go through, and then it ends up just into like one lane. So there's this other guy in a truck in the other menu lane, whatever you want to call it, and here I am, and we both just put our orders in. So I look at him, and he's like, no, go ahead. I'm like, no, why don't you go ahead? He's like, all right, cool. And then I was like, no, wait. And I did the rock, paper, scissors thing. So we played rock, paper, scissors to see who would go first to get their order first. He ended up winning. I think he picked scissors, I picked paper, whatever the fuck. And then I get to the window, the first window to pay, and the girl's like, you guys were seriously playing rock, paper? I said, yeah. She goes, man, you guys should do that on your way out to the street because the traffic was terrible on Saturday. Saturday was like 72 degrees here in South Bend. And right now it's like 30 again, but everybody was out. There's a lot of fucking traffic, there's a lot of people everywhere. So I get my food and I drive all the way to the river walk in Mishawaka, which is basically, it's the St. Joe River, but there's like this park area and these sidewalks that you can walk through and down and whatever, and there's park benches. It's just a really nice place to be. So I ended up eating, and then I was like, well, I'm just gonna walk this shit off. So I got myself some new Bluetooth earbuds. I put some music on. I put some Delirium on. If you don't know, if you guys know who that is, but I put some Delirium on through Pandora. I just walked. I just walked this whole park by the river. I stopped. There's bridges, of course, across the river, and I stopped on one of the bridges, and I'm just kind of like zoning out. I'm just watching this water coming in, not coming in, okay, but flowing underneath me, and I'm just like, I'm closing my eyes and I'm listening to the music and I'm breathing, in through the nose and out through the mouth, and I just felt so relieved and better and relaxed and just, I don't know, it was a weird feeling. It was just, I felt like, because this is all like a week after my cord cutting rituals and everything. I don't know, it felt like, I don't know, I felt like I was reawakened or reopened or just like anew, you know what I mean, like a born again. Because I'll be honest with you, man, I was out there, breathing, and I was closing my eyes, and I was just like listening to the water and the music and just the ambience and everything, and it almost felt like everybody around me just fucking disappeared. It was the weirdest fucking feeling. So anyway, so I'm walking down the park, and I decided, you know what, I'm gonna sit down for a minute, and I sit down, and I just close my eyes, and I'm just like breathing in. She's kind of getting me to try like meditations every day, which I tried for like a day or two, and then I kind of like haven't really done it lately. It's hard for me to concentrate. And it's kind of hard for me to even do it, I guess, but I'm trying to fucking do it. So that's kind of like a new thing of mine, just to meditate, just to clear your mind, clear your thoughts, focus on yourself, focus on what you want, focus on what makes you happy, that kind of thing. That's what I'm trying to fucking do. I figure if I can figure that out, and then I can fairly share those thoughts and feelings with other people. And it's not like I was having a hard time loving her, I guess. But I really feel like this intervention, if you will, that I've had with this lovely person on the other side of the internet. She's really high rated, by the way, but I can't remember her name. I don't know if I'll ever link it. I don't even know if I can find her. But very, very life changing, if you will. I kind of just like I don't want to say decided to not worry about shit, but I feel like that's exactly what she's helping me with, is just not worry about shit, don't stress about shit, worry about yourself, worry about who's living underneath your roof, like my two puppies here, worry about your girlfriend, of course, but just grab life and do what you want with it, because that's what we're here for, that's what we're here to do. I don't know, I just feel, oh, what's the word? Happy, I guess, which is something I don't want to say I'm a miserable person, but for a while there, I was just kind of like sluggish and kind of just went with the flow and kind of just didn't really get excited about anything. But now it's like, holy shit, I'm excited about the weather changing. I'm excited about spring-ish being here. I'm excited about the bike I bought. I'm excited about the car show I'm in at the end of the month. I'm excited about the jeans I bought off the internet today because I needed fucking new pants. I don't know. It's just like I'm reflecting, and then I'm excited about the future, but I'm also reflecting on like what I've done. No regrets. I'm not like all the people that have hurt me or turned on me or whatever are done or gone. I don't even think about them anymore. It's weird. I can't even like picture their faces anymore. It's just whatever I went through on this spiritual journey, whatever you want to call it, has definitely changed me. It's amazing, and I can't believe that I'm actually talking about it right now. I thought I was going to leave it a little bit more private than this, but I guess not. And of course, I'm not in any way paid to say this or anything like that. Like I said, I don't even know who she is. I don't know where she went, I guess. But man, she sent me this recording, and I listened to the recording like 2-3 times. It was like 40 minutes long of her reading, and then all of a sudden, not even a week later, it's like me and my girl are right back to where we were. She was right. She said, Joe, all you have to do is wait. She's your girl. She's the one for you. Just wait. But in the meantime, when you give her time, put some time aside for yourself. And that's what I did. And it fucking worked. She knew exactly what she was talking about. And it's almost like she knows me more than I know myself. One of those weird situations. But man. Whew. Anyway. Thanks for the rant. Well, thanks for the ears, guys. I'm sorry, whatever. Oh, man. I don't know exactly when this video is going to go up, but I appreciate each and every one of you. And for right now, all I want you guys to do is ask me anything on the previous video that I just posted. Okay? That's the question and answer. That's the question, leave a question video. So leave a questions. I will answer them in a week or so, week and a half, whatever. Until then, stay spooky, stay creepy, and for God's sakes, Take care of one another. We're only here once, I think. Who knows? See you guys. Guys? Guys? Gals? Whatever. See y'all.